I have two pills in my hand, the blue pill and the red pill. So the red pill is an opportunity which gives me 1 crore rupees at this point of time. And the blue pill, which is actually talking about giving an opportunity if I can go back my early 20s with no money. So let me decide what I have to choose. Put it in the comments what I have to choose. Let us see what you will choose. Hello, I am Santosh Nimani. I am a TEDx speaker and I am India's first proud introverts career mentor. The career mistakes which I have done in my early 20s. In my early 20s, when I just started my career, I made some mistakes which costed me a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of relationships as well. So this is how my career building got little bit slowed down because of no guidance and because of no awareness. So in this video, we are going to talk about my mistakes which I have made, and definitely that would be an eye-opener for you as well. In your life, in our life especially, if we can use these mistakes as lessons, you can grow faster and you can build your career which can lead to a satisfied life. Apart from that, you will be definitely having a good amount of package in your hands. The first mistake which I have done in my career is about not understanding the importance of networking. So being an introvert, it's very tough for me. In the starting days, I used to believe task and work is all about taking the work from the management and I have to do it and I have to deliver. Still, in my starting days, I couldn't understand how I can deliver this and all. I just used to believe it and I used to go in that process. I used to be in a cycle of just completing a task like a robot. But what I realized with my experiences, networking makes a huge impact when you are reaching to a next level in your career. I understood it after 5 to 6 years of my experience. At that time also, I struggled a lot to get into this networking. Networking is all about talking with people, talking with professionals. There are multiple ways how you can network with people. You can attend some conferences of what technology you are in, or you can attend some workshops where you can meet a lot of professionals, or there are a lot of social media profiles or social media platforms where you can reach out to people, where you can network with people. Attend some NGO activities where you will meet a lot of people out there. So this gives an edge for you to understand people's behavior and people's experiences, which makes your life also more easy. So I have met a lot of great individuals when I am networking with a lot of people out there. So I got to know about their life, how they have came through their journey, how they have developed their career, how they built their career. So there are a lot of things which you can explore in this world. So do go network with people, attend some NGO activities, attend some events, attend some conferences, attend some it can be marathons, there are a lot of sports as well as a hobby. You can start implementing it and network with people. The second mistake which I have done in my early 20s is not coming out of my comfort zone. Again, this also made a huge impact on my life. In the starting 1-2 years of my career, what I have done is I used to be in my comfort zone. I used to be doing the task whenever I feel like, and I used to feel this is my work. I have to just deliver, and in that comfort zone, I couldn't come and I couldn't do some other aspects which comes under extracurricular activities or the office events, office outings. There are a lot of as such which involves you in a lot of people's activities or networking, and it gives you a lot of insights about what you can do in your career and all. But I stayed in my comfort zone. In my starting days of my career, I used to just go to my room after office. I used to just have some time and I used to chill out. I used to watch movies and all, which is a comfort zone. So there are a lot of space after my office time where I can explore regarding what can be done better. So, but I have given that all space to something else, or there's an opportunity, I can even join a gym where I can at least focus on my physical health. I ignored all this and I came into a comfort zone where I couldn't come out of the comfort zone which impacted my health, which impacted my mindset, and which impacted the way which I got the development in my career. So this is one more mistake which I have done in my early 20s. After that I realized about it and I came out of my comfort zone, started networking, started doing some activities, physical activities. I went to gym. So there are a lot of as such which I have done which pushed me to reach new heights. The third mistake which I have done in my early 20s is not seeking feedback. A lot of people believe if you ask a feedback, you will be offended. Even I am also the one. In the starting of my career, I used to believe if I ask the feedback, what they will think. If they give me negative rating, how I will feel. I felt so bad at times. Sometimes people gave some feedback, but it's okay to get a feedback because this actually helps you to improve. You have to take it in a positive way. That's one aspect which has been there because it's not easy. It's not easy someone judging us or someone giving us some feedback. You have done that. You should not do this. But there are a lot of feedbacks. There are multiple types of feedbacks which are available. There is a critical feedback or a critic's feedback. It's not critical. It's critic's feedback. Or you can talk about positive feedback. A person whom you believe in, whom you believe that he's a mentor, who talks to you with a gentle pace or in a good way. So just go to him. It can be a colleague, it can be a manager, it can be a lead, anyone. Just go to him and ask about your feedback. In the calls, there will be a feedback calls as well. We don't actually discuss more over there. We will be so shy. It's okay, maybe I have done that mistake, this mistake and all. It's your responsibility to know about what exactly went wrong. So that is called as root cause analysis. First of all, whatever you want in your life, it comes when you know about the reason behind what is going wrong. So if it's going wrong, it's okay, you are just leaving it. If you are living in that way, definitely there will be that problem may go wrong in a bigger way. So first understand the feedback thing is very crucial when you are growing, especially when you started your career around 2 years, 3 years. That time, if you take this feedback and if you work on things which you didn't work upon, that gives a major twist in your life and it actually escalates you to next level. Because one of the feedback which I got about is my public speaking. So one of my senior told me, Santosh, you can do work, I know, but the way you present is very bad. I didn't understand. I mean, you're not able to convey what you have done to us as a team. So I felt so bad at that moment. Really, I'm not good at public speaking at that moment. I feel like, I should quit this job, or I am not eligible, or I'm not fit into this particular communities or in the companies which I work in. But slowly I understood this public speaking is also one skill which everyone should learn. Especially when you are building your career. It can be you're in a business, you are a freelancer, whether you are working for some company, whatever, wherever you are. If you know this public speaking skill, this gives a lot of energy and it gives a lot of uniqueness to your profile. So definitely that feedback helped me a lot in my life. Right now also when I'm speaking before this camera, I know that public feedback which I got made and transformed my life into a next level. The fourth mistake which I have done in my early 20s is focusing too much on my salary. So when I started my career, I worked for one company which is one of the multinational company. After a few years, I thought of switching the job. So I switched to a company, but the package is very high. There are 2 to 3 offers which are there with me, but I chose that particular company because I got an opportunity with high package. So I chose that company. Now, what happened is, when I go into that company, there is a huge pressure on me. It is not according to my values, according to my style. So it's not my style of working. It's a completely different style of working. Still, I thought of adopting it. I started working on weekends as well to adopt the change, but I couldn't do it because that's not my style. It's not coming from my heart. So because of it, that satisfaction is not there when I'm working. So because of which I got a very less rating at the last. So then I realized this is not the one which I have to work in, and this is not me who can give best in the next year as well. So I moved out of that company and started exploring new opportunities. Then I got one more opportunity. So now again I got one opportunity. After back to back I got 2 more opportunities. At that moment I had 3 jobs in my hand. Now in that there is one opportunity which they are providing me a very huge package. But the second opportunity is an average package. Good amount of people are there around me, and apart from that, that's a good company, which I don't know what kind of work style it has and all, but it's a startup company. But I chose the second option than going for the first option, which has a very huge package. I didn't opt that because I felt, again, I should not do this mistake. So this time what I have done is, what is the difference between my first switch and the second switch is all about, I have understood the requirement of job. So in the first switch, I didn't ask about the job requirement. I just went with whatever I thought I can do it. But once I went there, the requirement is different and whatever I do is completely different. And it is not matching me and it's not matching my style. It's not my vibe. So then it got messed up. So now in the second time when I'm switching my job, at that moment I realized that I have to understand what exactly is the requirement, whether that requirement is fitting with my experience or not, whether it is been vibing me with my the way which I'm doing it. So I thought of asking the HR directly that if you want me to be joining your company, I only want a call with the manager or the team who are working over there. So after getting the opportunity, after I got selected, so I asked this question to the HR team. I told them that if you can arrange me a call with the management, with the team where I have to work in, definitely, then I will definitely look into that particular opportunity and I will understand the requirement, then only I can take a decision. So immediately HR team again contacted me and they arranged a call for me, and I understood what exact requirement they have and what is the vibe of the team and all. I'm not judging, we can't do it within few calls and all, but at least I understood the requirement, how people are. I can sense it a little bit with my experience. So that's where I have chosen the second option, which is of less package, but still I got what I expect as a person. So that's where I went to the second option, which has a less salary. So the mistake which I have done in the first switch is about not just focusing on what I have to do. I just focused on how much I get. So because of it got messed up. So always think about and always see, not the package or the salary is important. First of all, you have to understand the requirement. Then accordingly, you have to see whether that requirement is been matching the salary or not, whether how it has been vibing with you and all. So according to that, you can work, because job is a thing which you have to keep yourself and you have to add value to the company, which will give you a lot of motivation and which will give you a lot of insights about your life. And the fifth mistake, which is the last mistake which I have done in my early 20s, is not taking time off. In the first 2 years, I thought working is one thing which I have to do and I have to prove myself. I started working, I was working on Saturdays, Sundays, I'm not taking off, I was not giving some personal time to me, I was not giving proper time to my family. So this made a lot of mess in my professional life as well. Because of that, I was not having that peace, and that actually messed up. So always remember, if you are taking some time off around, go for a trip with your family or go for a trip with your friends. So this also makes your life a little bit easier and it gives you some relaxation, because we know every day is a cycle where we run and we deliver things to the companies. So if you are not taking care of yourself, it will reflect and it will actually bounce back on your mental health and then the physical health. So yes, I even actually gone through that particular physical health challenges in my life, and I have gone through a lot of ups and downs in my career, where right now I'm standing before you and I'm delivering this video because I don't want someone who can experience the same thing which I have experienced. So you can use my experience and you can grow in your career as well. So thank you so much. If you love this video, do subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified for the next video.